So it's 3 o'clock and I still am nowhere near my goal. And guess how many steps I'm at? If you guess 2,600, then good job, gold star. You're good at this because that's exactly it. I am going to do some housework because I need to clean anyway. And I'm kind of curious how many steps I take while I'm cleaning the house and things like that. So that'll be kind of some interesting tidbit. But I think what I'll do is, depending on how many steps it takes to clean, because I'm sure it's not going to be anywhere near what I need it to be either way. So, but that's okay. There's still plenty of time in the day. It's only, like I said, 3 p.m. So I am going to get started on trying to get this step count up, and I don't know, I'll figure it out. If I have to pace around the room, then so be it. I'm still walking, still pacing, still going. I knew this was gonna happen. I should have sucked it up and just went on the walking pad, but I just checked my steps and I'm at, I think it was like 7,500. I'm just doing some computer work while I'm walking on my walking pad, so that's kind of distracting me a bit. And anything's better than yesterday and pacing around in circles. I'm gonna keep walking, doing this computer work. Just wanted to update you. Oh my gosh, I just finished. That laid me out. I had to even cancel my plans. I was supposed to go to my friend's house and have a chat and have supper. All I can do now is go take a shower and then fall into bed because I'm exhausted. Oh, see, that's okay, good. That's her confirming my cancellation. Oh my goodness, that was a lot. Yeah, that's the update. I did it and I finished only at 4:30, which means the rest of the day I can do whatever the hell I want. So today is day 3. I'm gonna try, it's my lunch break, so I'm gonna try to clean the craft room. This is probably the most chaotic room in the house. because I don't know where to put anything. There's a ton of little things that need to go somewhere. I'm going to sit here for this next hour and try to move around and organize at the same time, which is going to be interesting because I feel like when I'm organizing, I'm usually like pretty stationary and then like kind of moving my hands a lot, not really my feet. So I'm curious what this is going to look like for the for the step counter. But if anything, I realized that being on the walking pad for, what was it? I think like 2 hours, I got almost like 8,000 steps. So if I need to pick up steps here or there, I'm not bothered anymore. I'm not really worried. So in the meantime, I'm gonna do that. But let me show you what we're working with here and you'll understand why I'm so discombobulated. Yeah, it's pretty rough, isn't it? So yeah, it's nothing but absolute chaos. We're gonna start over here because I want to take this section and put it under here and then put this over here in its little like tent. So I gotta pull out the walking pad. Cleaning wasn't enough. And now that I've clocked out from work, the idea of cleaning, I'd rather just go straight for the throat. I'm also kind of in a bad mood, so I'm curious if this is going to help that at all. Because I've heard rumors, but they're hard to believe, you know? Like, how is exercise supposed to make me, I don't know, it has something to do with endorphins and blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna find out. Moral of the story. I'm officially done with my 10,000 steps. As soon as I get done with my walk, I'm always just like, oh. So I wonder if this is ever gonna get any easier. Maybe I need to do like half and half. 5,000 in the morning, 5,000 at night or something. I wonder if that would be better. Because it seems to be really difficult to get steps in during the day. Even though I have a desk job, I have a standing desk. So I'm standing for a lot of the day, but that doesn't equate to steps. You know what I mean? Especially too, because like your hands are... But yes, all done. Woo! I'm definitely happy to be done now. Thus concludes day 3. It's the start of day 4. There's a lot to do today. Today is going to be the first day I'm going to try and half. 5,000 in the morning, 5,000 at night. So, and 5,000 after work. So that way I'm not doing basically like 8,000 steps in one shot and having to do an hour and a half. Although it goes quickly, I feel like it just depletes my energy so quickly. So I'm going to try that today. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Desperately need to figure out how to hem a dress because I forgot I have an event on Saturday and I have a dress for it. It's like formal wear. Desperately needs to be hemmed and the sleeves need to be taken in because they're too big. So I need to figure out how to do that. I really need to keep cleaning and organizing this craft room because it's
egregious. You know how they say it's gonna get worse before it gets better? I don't see the light at the tunnel. And if there is a light at the tunnel, I'm scared it might be a train. Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, so right about here is where I realized the whole split shift thing wasn't going to happen. So I decided to do what's going to become the norm and clean and then go on the walking pad.
Ooh, all finished. 10,000 steps. And it's 6 o'clock almost. I tried to put it off. It didn't work. Because once I have something in my mind, I like cannot focus on anything until I get that chore or like idea out or finished. But yeah, okay, I don't feel tired yet, so we'll see. I'm gonna push through and try to go to bed at my normal hour instead of immediately taking a shower, falling asleep, so on and so forth. I'm just gonna sit here with my feet elevated because I can feel my heartbeat in my feet. So that's where I'm at. Today is day 5. What's on the agenda for today? I did a pretty good job of organizing, I feel like, the craft room. There's 2 items that come to mind that nearly made me throw a tantrum yesterday, and that is under the kitchen sink. It's a mess. That needs to be redone. And the linen cabinet would be the second one because I tried to pull a towel out of there and nearly caused an avalanche. So I think that's everything for today. Okay.
I swear, the things that I would do for a pop right now, unimaginable. I am so low energy that, and I've only walked 2,000 steps today, so I think that's probably why, since I've been sitting down all day. But yeah, so that's definitely translating into loss of energy. And to add insult to injury, I don't have any more coffee left. I ran out, 1 to 2 days ago now? I don't know. Time is irrelevant. I do have tea. Now that I think about it, actually, maybe I'll brew some tea. Let's see what my options are. So it's kind of looking like we got blue pineapple, a little oolong. We got summer peach black tea. Ooh, that one might be the one. This one's my favorite one. And then hibiscus cooler. Not a huge fan of hibiscus, but I like this to mix into other things. Like, for example, when I make my version of like a refresher. Should I do that? Make like a version of the... I don't know if I have any more strawberry jam though. Hold that thought, let me check. We have a whole thing of strawberry jam. Okay, I'll do that. I don't want to pay like $12 for a Starbucks drink, so you do what you have to. I feel like I'm easy to please. Just give me caffeine and I'll be happy.
Under the sink is done. And I got so distracted organizing, I didn't drink any of my drink. So I'm feeling tired than ever. I'm just gonna walk on the pad. I need to do computer work anyway, so might as well walk while I do it. I'm not gonna film it because I think I've filmed every single day, so I'll talk to you at the end. Gosh, that's good. Today is Saturday, and it is the 6th day of 10,000 steps, and it's like 8 o'clock, and I'm gonna try my best to just kind of walk around the whole house since I don't have to stay at my desk or anything. I have an event that I have to leave for at 4 o'clock. I think I'll just do some general dusting and cleaning and things like that, trying to get the steps up. I'm really not trying to get on the walking pad again today. That's the plan for today, so let's get started. I did it. I just hit my 10,000 step goal. Is it 10,400? I think the final number was. I'll put it somewhere around here. But all done. It's, I think, what time was it? It's almost 4 o'clock. So done for the day. I can go to my event and everything's fine. Didn't want to talk to my phone in the house because then everybody could hear me, and I'm shy. And that concludes day 6. Good morning. It's Sunday, the last day. I didn't get as many steps last night in the event that I thought I would. It was mainly like a sitting down kind of event, so I think I'm just gonna go on the walking pad so that way I can quickly get this footage edited and then up. But yeah, I'm just gonna do some more cleaning today. Not a whole lot to update, and I'll pretty much just talk to you when I'm done, because I mean, how many times can I subject you to me just walking on the treadmill? But that's pretty much it, and we'll get started. All right, it's conclusion time. There were definitely some good and there were definitely some bad. Doing it every day, not gonna happen. By, I think it was maybe day 4 or 5, my body was done. I really do enjoy walking on the pad. It got a little hairy there because I had to make sure that my arms were by my side. In order to just make it easier to log the steps, I just did it all on my Oura ring instead of splitting it between the Apple Watch and the ring, because they don't sync up with each other when it comes to steps. But moving forward, that's not going to be as much of an issue because then I can work while I walk. I think that'll be a nice way to kind of have the best of both worlds. So I'll have all that time to do whatever I want after I clock out at like 3 o'clock or whatever, but I won't be as tired, you know? Like I'll have more time to kind of bounce back. Another thing that I kind of realized is every single day, 10,000 steps every single day, it also kind of showed me that I can trust myself a little bit. Like if I say I'm going to do something, I'm capable of doing it and really pushing myself. Because those last few days, very, very difficult to really push through that. I did it, and I'm proud that I did it, but it was definitely a task, and it made it less enjoyable to do. During the day, I noticed that I generally walk around 2,000 steps, so then that left 8,000 steps to do. And in order to hit that 8,000, it took about anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. And I was only walking on a 2.1 speed to a 2.3 was the highest, because any more than that, I started getting shin splints. This was really nice to get that data in mind, so that way I know the best way moving forward to, one, not injure myself, and two, not tire myself up so badly that I'm basically browbeating myself into working out, because that doesn't help. That's not sustainable, and then I'm going to resist it every time and not do it. I've decided that I want to try to do every other day. So I'll do my walking pad as long as it suits me until I'm tired and I'm done, right? Usually that tends to be anywhere from 30 minutes to 40 minutes, I feel like, is a general good area to where I wasn't exhausted the next day. And because of that, did you hear my voice shake? But yeah, because I noticed having like a specific number made me insane. I had to keep checking and refreshing my app to make sure, like, what am I at? Am I at 8,000 yet? Oh God, this is taking forever. You know, it almost made it drag it on more. So I'm definitely going to keep using the walking pad because I really liked it in the beginning until I became obsessive with checking the steps. So maybe without that pressure, it'll be a lot easier to kind of do it. I feel like it was a successful challenge because I learned a lot of information about kind of pushing myself and how far I can go before my body's like, tapped out, we're done. And that's helpful. That'll be very helpful moving forward. I think that's everything that I wanted to say, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back next time. Bye!
And now the staff and management thank you, the televiewing audience, for the privilege of serving you today with television entertainment and information. Until then, it's good night and good morning.